We are on episode 11, one episode away from the finale, you guys. And so previously, we learned how corrupt the church is, using their own people and sucking the magical energy out of them when they pray. And now, what's going to happen to this boy? Let's get started. Oh, yes, I knew. Guys, come on. Like a few seconds ago, it was showing how close SV was to him. And look at him. Look at Seii in his arm. This is like the brother rivalry romance arc developing. Alright. No, a cat can dream. You never know. We got I don't know how far we are in the anime compared to the source material, but a cat can dream. It's probably because all of that magic dispersed and all the magiculars were around him, so he has a weak constitution. Oh my gosh, why did they draw SV's face like that? Do you guys see that? It's the little things. It's the little thing that matters, and it adds up. Oh, okay. I see why he's so injured, because of barrier, because Arash has been away at his expedition. Gotcha. Oh, what just happened? What just happened? Ito, my boy, you weren't even on my list as a contender, as a love interest, but what was that? Oh, wait. He's even carrying Seii now, and is Ito implying for SV to give him some of his magic? I don't know. Cast healing on him? Because he tried doing it with a smooch and it was not effective. But he doesn't have as much magic as SV. Arash is totally gonna see this and wig out Seii in another man's arm. In his brother's arm? I don't know. We don't know if it's his brother yet. TBD. What? Excuse me, Ito. You're just you're throwing me for a loop right now, Ito. All these things. I'm all for it though. I'm all for it, for this romance, more conflict between them. Man, a second love interest. The second love interest is actually a really good guy, and you always kind of want to root for them, but it's never gonna work out. Like SV, I can see him. I can totally see him being second male lead. Yes. Wait. So he's going. So Seii is hurt right now because the priest actually casts a magical barrier. Oh, so he was affected by that, not by the black thingy that blew up. Wait, what blew up then? I'm so confused. No one is injured. The middle height boy, he was the one that was praying. Something blew up. But I see no smoke or rubble on the floor or anything. I'm a little confused. Oh my god. I feel like Ito is a little too inconsiderate right now because he knows that Arash does that with Seii, and that is a very intimate process. So how's he just gonna go and tell SV to do this right now, you guys? I'm Ito, my boy, you're a little insensitive. Arash is gonna come rushing in. Oh, there he is. All right. What's their relationship? Why was the prince running like that? Give him back. What's your relation? Oh my god, yes. See, I really like that. SV is Seiichiro is not an object. Yes. Second male lead potential. I know he was gonna say that. Thank goodness you're back safely. Oh, for once this prince is useful. Shigvol's I understand. Wow, was that really necessary? With the particles? Wait, what was the relationship? We still don't know. Wait, what else? Explain what? What else does he have? Oh, okay. So Arash has kind of overexhausted himself, and he is relying on the potions too. And with this, he might injure himself. So I was this is the perfect opportunity for SV to come in and help with this process and just, be that backup. I don't want him to be that backup back burner in the relationship, but Wait, if he's so depleted of magic, can another person with magic heal him? Or you can't replenish magic with an external source? You can only heal someone physically, but there's no magic healing? MP replenishment, or the potion? That just doesn't seem right. Wait, so he's telling the doctor in case anything happens to him that the doc can heal him and treat him? That's what he's truly upset about. Not that Seii didn't send him a single letter. It was because he wound up collapsing into another man's arms. That's right. Oh, I knew it. I knew he was just gonna like welcome back and then it's just gonna erase all the tension that Arash is feeling. Whoa, you guys. Is he gonna collapse? Is Arash gonna collapse once he leaves? Because he's probably in bed too. That's why he's not showing up in the hospital to visit Seii. Working in the hospital? No, 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 no. Did SV visit him? Wait, he knew? Wait, if he knew, why did he expose him to the magic? I mean, he was trying to save him, but still. Yeah, he didn't really have a choice there. Wait, did he have a choice? Was there an alternative to casting that shield? Is it Arash? No. The butler? Arash is probably sick at home. See, I knew it! And he just doesn't want Seii to know. Good on you, Mr. Butler, for sharing this. Okay. Oh man, is this butler gonna go into parent mode and just share with Seii that he wishes for Seii to treasure Arash more, even though Arash doesn't say it all, he is struggling too, you know? And Seii is too one-sided at the moment, and as a parent, I would be a little bit upset for Arash with regards to his feelings, you know? Not that Seii has totally rejected him in any way, but he is a little breadcrumbing him. It's like, how long has it been? When you're dating, right? How long does it take for you to know if you want to continue dating this person or not and get into a relationship with them? Like usually 3 months to a half a year. This is definitely past the 3-month time frame. I hope the butler kicks some sense into Seii, or like give him more of like a time frame. Like you can't continuously rely on Arash's feelings one-sidedly like this. Yes, I like this butler. Like he's saying, quote, "My top priority is safeguarding the young master's health." And I think that's a fine priority for his role, right? Oh, Mr. Butler. He's like, since Seii has had such a positive impact on Arash's life and given him more vitality, I think the butler is very accepting of their relationship. And in this sense, it seems encouraging Seii to perhaps pursue this relationship. Because at this point, I think what's holding Seii back, and let me know what you guys think, is the cultural norm aspect, right? In this world or kingdom, that same-sex relationship would be frowned upon, or there would be a lot of potential discrimination against it. I don't think the butler is being sentimental at all in terms of saying that. He understands that through interactions with, say, Arash's personality or life has improved, but at the same time, his health is the most important. That's what the butler guy is saying right now. And I think that is a priority in any relationship, because if you don't have your health, your relationship is going to deteriorate along with it. So I think this is a very healthy perspective on how a relationship should be, like independently grow and as well as like growing together. And I'm glad Seii agrees with this. He has been too dependent on Arash. That's very true. The one putting Arash in peril right now is him. It is a failure on your part, Seii. I am very happy that the butler had a talk with you. This butler, I like this butler. You know what I would like? I would like a second pairing in this series. His doctor friend in the back's like, okay, stop flirting in my space. Guys, go to your own room, please. No PDA here. Oh my god. Wouldn't Arash freak out if he found out that Ito kissed Seii? That would be funny. Is that gonna ever be revealed? Oh, I love how Sigma is following Ito around. It's like he's gonna be his apprentice. Is Seii realizing how much of a gem Sigma is right now? He's like, you can make magical tools too? Oh my gosh. Sigma, my boy. He is the asset. That's too funny. Seii was the one that recruited him, but Ito took him first. Oh, that's too cute. Oh, Sigma is the best. He is like the best asset to be recruited. He's gonna grow up to be a fine young man. This is too funny. Did you guys see this? Is Arash actually jealous of a child? Like, his expression just now, really? Actually, I don't think Seii has ever praised Arash this much. He just smacked SV's hand out of the way. It's like, don't touch what's mine. Wait, I want to know what their relationship is. Wait, why is he blushing? Why is SV blushing? Okay, maybe they're not brothers because they didn't really greet each other. Oh, okay, we're talking more about the church now. So does SV know about what the church has been doing with the prayers? Oh, he knows now. Oh. So when they were praying, someone was specifically, I guess, charging a spell or whatever so that the explosion or explosive ball would target Seii. So that was definitely intentional. Interesting. Oh my gosh, you guys, I knew it. This accountant guy, look at the creepy vibes that he gives off. I knew he was the bad one versus like the bishop Matthias, who I don't think he really knows anything or isn't too in the deeps with all this scheming. It's the accountant. And the accountant was the one that was there that was like patting that boy that kind of exploded, made that explosion. So I think he was the one that triggered that to aim at Seii. I guess what was the point of even doing that though? Because ultimately at the end of the day, the church would still have to submit their accounting work and potential embezzlement if there was anything in it. So what's the point of harming Seii there? And even if Seii dies, would the requirement for the document go away? Wait, what? Why are we seeing this again? Like, he's like, I knew it. There's no similarity at all. So why are we showing like a second flash between Arash and SV again? This is confusing me. What is going on in Sei's head? Is it because he misses Arash? Yeah, why was he targeted? Okay, these boys need to talk it out. Like, Arash hiding that he was unwell from Seii. Is Seii serious right now? He's asking Arash, is there anything you want? Is there anything you'd like me to do or get for you? I don't understand. What the heck, Seii? Because we just had that conversation with the butler, and the butler has accepted their relationship. And in terms of how Arash feels, at this point, you would think that Seii would realize all Arash wants is for his feelings to be reciprocated. Like, what? All right, let's just watch. Let's just watch how this plays out. I'm a little annoyed with Seii right now, just for asking this. I know you can't ask for love, but at the same time, because Seii is saying all this, anything within his power, but we know within his power, he already has feelings for Arash. And at this point, Arash can feel that. I'm sure Arash senses that too. So the way in which Seii is asking for him, it may be very logical because he doesn't always want to be dependent on Arash and always receiving from him. So he wants to be more proactive, I guess, or he wants them to have a more balanced relationship, but it's just the way that it's framed right now. I'm just not a fan of. I just wish Seii would be more forward of his feelings. Even the butler freaking said it. Like, Arash loves Seii. He has feelings for him. I don't want to. I guess Seii is just not emotionally ready yet, which is understandable. Let's just see how Arash responds. Because, man, I am frustrated for him. I am frustrated for him right now. Ask for his feelings. Ask for the answer. Seriously, not that I'll quit his job. See? Not for anything. Speak to him casually. Oh my god, he wants him to be more lovey-dovey tone. Oh my god, he was seriously jealous of Sigma. He's so, like, childishly cute right now. I knew he was jealous. Because he's so cute. His heartstrings were tugged. Just accept it! This show is so frustratingly breadcrumbing me. It's breadcrumbing me. I am not that type. I am not that type at all in a relationship, so I just can't relate with Arash. My man is so patient right now that is frustrating for me, but also understandable, and at the same time, but I mean, there's only one more episode left, and obviously, with all Sei's reaction recently, he knows his feelings for Arash. This anime is just dangling the treat in front of us right now, and by episode 12, we're gonna be fed. I'll bet you. Is Sei gonna straight out say confirm his feelings like verbally, like very straightforward about it, or is it gonna be in some slight comment where it's like, oh, I accept your feelings, but not like straight out like that, and then Arash is gonna like be blushing happily, and that's how the season ends, kind of thing. Well, but because again, it is a very slice of life, it's gonna end in a way where it's like, oh, okay, they kind of implied that Sei has reciprocated Arash's feelings, but then it just shows like a montage, cutscenes of everybody just going about doing their daily work. That's how I think it's gonna go about this arc. This arc's not done, right? Because it kind of just unravels. Now we have to figure out what the heck's going on with the church. So, is it the accountant guy that tried to kill Sei? And why did he try to kill Sei? Well, obviously because Sei is kind of breaking down the political power that the church has right now. Because the Holy Maiden, right? He kind of made her role a bit obsolete with that barrier, and now they're studying the tree, and then the church itself, he's taken away in a sense some of their leverage with the children, with his whole cram school and potential sponsorship with the academy, and that funnel of workforce feeds into the empire instead, right, of the church. And especially now with knowing the state secret that Nor just happens to blur out to Sei, which is crazy. I understand he trusts Sei and all that, but for him to just be spilling secrets like that, that's not a very trustworthy person in power. You know what I mean? Nor should not have been sharing that, but hey, it moves the plot along. So yeah, so I guess we won't know much about the church until like the next season or something. So this episode was my favorite part, or what stood out in this episode, was the butler scene. I feel like that was a major progression in which someone else shared their acceptance of their relationship, or acknowledged their relationship, and he acknowledged Arash's feelings and straight up told Sei, like, hey, you need to be more considerate of Arash. I am happy because Arash doesn't like gives his all to Sei. Like, he doesn't. I'm not that Sei hasn't offered, but I'm happy that the butler from a more parental role stood up and spoke for Arash, because Sei has been very dependent on him, and their relationship has just not been very balanced for me. So yes, butler, you are the man. All right, let me know your thoughts on this again. And like, what the heck? I was really expecting SV's relationship with Arash to be revealed, but I don't understand. It's like, is the anime just trying to confuse us? What's the source material? Why is Arash seeing similarities with, why did I say Arash? Why does Sei see similarities with Arash and SV, the two overlapping scene? And even in this one, it overlapped again. But in this one, it was more so like, they don't have any similarities. So I'm like, what the heck? What the heck was that all about? But it's interesting too, because now SV sees Sei as more of a disciple, as more of a worship. I feel like but he said a really nice line too when Arash stormed in, that Sei is not an object for him to just take. That was a really nice line, because Arash, with all his affection for Sei, is a little possessive with him at times. But I also understand, potentially because he's insecure. He's insecure about their relationship. Like, he loves Sei, but he doesn't know where Sei stands. So that's why I can see him being a little insecure and hence causes a bit of that obsession. All right. But anyways, this was a decent episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, have a good one. Oh my god, one more episode, you guys. One more episode next week. I'll see you then. Bye.